It apparently operates under the umbrella of what we told you about last night, Citizens Consulting Incorporated, whose website is completely empty aside from its address. Here's what the building at that address seen on the website looks like. It's at 1024 Elysian Fields in New Orleans. Yeah, that's a funeral home there. According to corporate filings, about 270 related organizations, which are a mix of corporations and nonprofits from states to California to Louisiana, have all filed from that location. Does it look like that building holds 270 organizations? The $630,000 building that was once a funeral home is owned by Elysian Fields Corp., which doesn't tell us anything. That only creates more smoke. The president of ACORN, Wade Rathke, is a partner in that corporation. He and his brother, Dale, are listed as president or partner in dozens of companies based in that building in Louisiana. We told you that Dale embezzled about $1 million while serving as comptroller of CCI. That's that funeral home, which, by the way, we don't think anyone actually works in that building. He was fired about a year ago, only after the scandal of his $1 million embezzlement had been brushed under the carpet for about 8 years. But is there any more fire? To give you an idea of what's going on at that address, as far as the size and scope, I want to compare it to the United Way. Here's a legitimate organization. United Way has 1,300 local organizations, while ACORN has 1,200 local organizations. So they're roughly the same size. We found 13 records of affiliated organizations at United Way's main address. ACORN has 270. That's what you've been seeing scrolling at the bottom of your screen. So what is going on in that location? We don't know yet. It could be something simple, just as a P.O. box, a mail dump. That's what insiders tell us this building is. Just all of the mail is mailed there. Where does it go from there? All the money is being sent there. Why? Could be just to limit liability for tax purposes. If it wasn't for the Rathkes or the people inside ACORN saying that all these organizations weren't connected, even though tax filings suggest otherwise, at best, it looks like, well, maybe that's just a mail dump, limit liability and tax benefits. In other words, the people at ACORN are not paying their fair share. But at worst, this is just a front door to a maze where someone is trying to shake people from the trail. Either way, isn't it at least questionable? Questionable enough to have somebody, oh, I don't know, call me crazy, from 60 Minutes? You know, some real journalist, maybe, well, I don't even want to count on NBC, at ABC or somebody, anybody. Any takers here? It's pretty clear plenty of smoke is at that address in Louisiana. And we're going to find out whether the fire department needs to be called in. A look closer tomorrow. But first, let me show you how this apparently empty funeral home affects you today. As I told you yesterday, ACORN and some of these other organizations are connected to the powerful Service Employees International Union. It was because of Dennis Riviera, the coordinator for the healthcare campaign for SEIU, that President Obama met with the leaders of the healthcare industry yesterday. That big meeting, all arranged by this guy. So what do the unions have to stand to gain when it comes to our healthcare reform? Danny Diaz is the communications director for Workforce Fairness Institute. Danny, help me out on this guy. Tell me exactly who Dennis Riviera is.